Hello, MennoNerds, this is Michael and Amadeus, and we want to talk to you about the origins of morality. So Paul mentioned that he preached about the problem of evil, when also realizing that the same day the Orlando massacre had been taking place. Rob talked about how we Christians are called to be a light, a city on the hill, and a salt to the world, and that of course refers to morality just as evil and the problem of evil does. And this is an issue that I've been thinking a lot about recently, written about, debating about. The moral argument for God's existence is, in my perspective, one of the most persuasive ones. So the moral argument goes that without God, there are no objective moral values and duties. People can subjectively think that some things are really right or wrong, but from an atheist worldview, it's extremely hard, if not impossible, to point to an anchor point for morality. It's not sufficient to say, well, this philosopher thinks that this is moral, because why would you listen to that philosopher rather than to Adolf Hitler? If atheism is true, there is no reference point for morality. And so this has made me think a lot, and by the way, you can read a lot about this on the internet, and I've also written some on my blog, Holy Spirit Activism. But now this guy wants to leave. And so I realized that it's not self-evident what moral standpoint one has and should have. When I grew up, it was taken as an axiom that the Universal Declaration of Human Rights from the United Nations was the basically standard anchor point for all morality. But that doesn't have to be the case. And we see right now in the Western world with xenophobic parties in Europe and Trump in the US, a movement that totally disregards those universal moral values and don't care about them at all. And it's not really surprising in a secular culture, because you need a reference point, and just to point to some human convention isn't really enough. But if there is a God, then surely he must be the origin and the reference point for all morality. And so most people agree with that on atheism there is no objective morality, while most people also agree that objective morality exists. That's why we can say that the Orlando massacre was horrible, or that the Holocaust was horrible. And so really the moral argument for God's existence is very effective, and we should keep that in mind both when evangelizing and also when defending our own moral positions. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.